gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Sure. Take care. Well, we could try to find the evidence as well, but where's that supposed to be? We're safe. And it's not gonna know what's gonna happen. Back, right? Okay, so it's right there. Whatever I might be looking for might be in here. Okay, let's see what this evidence is. That's not it. That's what that says right here. These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for freelancing services. Included are the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew, their manifests, and the sum value of all cargo delivered to board authorities. Yep, there you go. Might have to fight our way out here. Starting to seem that way, so this guy is not a good guy.
What's the word?
Okay. Let's see, Trask had a lot to say about you, Harlow.
Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life.
Trask told me you've been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Let's see. Show me the papers you've been bought off. I've got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
I think you owe Felix an explanation. Perception. When we met, he told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying. Look up this one.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Let's see, I'm done arguing with you. Trask was right. You deserve to die. Come on, Harlow. Why would Trask rat you out to your own employers? I'll go with the obvious. I'm done arguing with you, done arguing with you. Trask is right. You deserve to die.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised. What?
You stood right close to that.
What?
Oh. Oh, that was stupid.
What?
That was just...
What?
Surprise!
Hit! Well done. We're still alive.
Oh, barely. I guess we killed Harlow. I guess I gotta talk with you on the ship, Felix. Okay, guess It's time to kill some more outlaws then. We're gonna have to find our way out. And there's definitely gonna be more enemies around this area. Okay, how about outside? You're gone.
NANI?!
That's all of them. Okay. Guess those bots didn't do anything. Okay, now I'm done here.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
So now it's time to talk to Felix.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
You're just gonna have to come to terms with that. You never will. You never really know what's going on inside somebody's skull. Don't look at me, Felix. I don't think I just shoot things. Okay, let me go with this one. You never really know what's going on in somebody's inside someone's. God, why am I having a hard time saying that? You never really know what's going on inside somebody's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
The lesson here is not to look up to anybody. I can understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you. Money changes people. The board probably offered Harlow a lot of money. I'd probably go with this one. Yep. Money changes people. The board probably offered Harlow a lot of money.
I just hope I never turn out like that. Selling my soul for a fistful of bits.
I think you're better than that.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, boss. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Still have to believe in his friend, so I don't blame him. Oh, okay. Well, done with that one as well. Now I just gotta finish Nyoka's, and I guess that's basically most of the, I want to say basically most of the companions' quests. One back here. So the other marauders are cleared out. Or have been cleared out entirely. Steamy pipe. Here. Okay, so I guess we're at the spot.
Whew. Here we go. I haven't set foot in here since... Wow. I'm ready. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Here we go.
Nervous. Since I don't have any parts to repair weapons or armor, I'm gonna have to replace them. Okay, so placing something or no. Medallion. Just recovering lost mementos. Lost mementos, just picking up the remains of the dead. Okay, here we go. Okay, gonna try. Level 19. It's not gonna be easy. Oh, never mind. I mean, it's been a while since I played, but I forgot what level I was on. I'm on 19 as well. Physics. Okay. Let me stop shaking. I heard something sliming, or something slimy dropping. And
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. First night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
I'm with you there. I hate that smell. You know, it did feel a bit different when we walked in. Let her talk. I'll just say something at least. You know, it did feel a bit different when we walked in.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
You built all this base? I thought you'd taken over someone else's abandoned property. Let her talk. I guess I'll go with this one. You built all this base?
We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
Teenager? Out here in the Monarch Wilderness? Must have been a brave kid. You got a young girl killed. No, I'll go with that one. I'll go with this one. Must have been a brave kid.
More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers. Helped us trade hides for food and materials. Negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name. 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
I'm sorry they aren't here to see us kick some Manta ass. Let's do this. Tell you what don't belong. Tell you what don't belong. The bugs. Let's clear them out, shall we? You were a family. I'm sorry they're gone, Yucca. Smells you were a family. I'm kind of liking this one right here. Like I know how the I keep forgetting it's not that type of RPG again. You know, that type of thing where you just, you know, kind of level up your bonds or whatever with your party members. I mean, I'm thinking of Persona maybe. At least the Personas 4 and 5. I don't think you can do that in this one. Well. I'm sorry they, excuse me. I'm sorry they aren't here to see us kick some Manta ass. Let's do this.
They got the drop on us.
What's over there? Strong. No, it was that close.
Incoming, Captain.
Zawardo!
There they go.
Just unless you pop out of the corner. Strength and so much, just have to keep using my cover. Okay, careful. One of those things, the swarm. Just kill the queen. Oh, great. No, I'm dead. Recover. Lost that burn status. Careful. Stop. Not dead yet. I need to go for another knockout. Yeah. I can't waste all my ammo on this thing. About it done. Let's see. I'm running the handgun. This one though. Okay, there we go. Now they're all gone. Okay, let's see what you got right here. You got a compass. Necklace. We'll just take some of those right here. Ooh, definitely taking that. Okay, so next thing to do is just pick this up right here though? No, there's still more people to look for? Or was it just this one, I think? And I think the other one that we saw when we came in? I think it was over here. And I guess I just gotta talk to Nyoka.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This, bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
You're welcome, Nyoka. I just can't stand by while Mantiqueens roam free. And the more thoughtless one, sure, we done here? Go with the first one. You're welcome, Nyoka.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara properly before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
You're leaving the medallions here? I suppose that's wise. Go ahead. Of course, although I think you should hold on to the medallions. No. I mean, I guess when you're making graves or whatever, you usually like to put something, what's the word, just, you know, one of those things you leave behind? One of those things you leave behind. It's kind of like leaving flowers at a gravestone, I guess. Like, it's for their, for her, I guess, just the medallions. Well, you're leaving the medallions here? I suppose that's wise. Go ahead. I guess we already got her sleep then. Wow. What's up with the face? Or maybe it's just the cave. I mean, the lack of lighting.
You know, I've been assuming this entire stay on your ship thing isn't a permanent arrangement. Part of my contract? That said, you ain't been eaten or shot to death yet. Says a lot about the stability of your future. And to be honest, I'm about sick of sleeping on bar stools. So how's about this? You keep letting me stay on that ship of yours, and I'll keep shooting at the things you point at.
Sounds good to me. That's fine, but try not to be a bad influence on the crew, alright? Actually, I'm about ready to let this contract in too. I don't want to say that. I don't mind any more people to my crew. I go with this one. This one's kind of funny. That's fine, but try not to be a bad influence on the crew, alright?
Perish the thought, Captain.
I guess we're done here. I guess that's all the companion quests at the moment. Or for the moment. Now I can continue with the main stuff.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Okay. I guess I could go find Phineas's contact.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Okay. Oh,
Can we talk?
okay. What do you got to say?
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Guess it's her turn to have a companion quest as well. Or do I not want to count that other one that I did for her before I recruited her? Well, just ask, what's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, we've got to be worried sick.
Funny, you would strike me as the type who keeps in touch. Well, try to be the helpful, kind, considerate captain. Of course, just let me know how I can help.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by when we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
And now you just want to catch up with them?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see why you can't go see them when it's convenient. I'm proud of you, Ellie. Of course you should reconnect with your parents. Absolutely not. I forbid it. Even though that's not what I'm going to say. Let's see. Here we go with this one. I don't see why you can't go see them when it's convenient.
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too?
Oh, why is that? What? Why would you want me to meet your parents?
Because it would be fun.
Fun? Okay. Oh, wait. Ask this one. Oh, wait. There's two of them. I'll go with this one. Level with me, Ellie. What's this really about?
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the Surgeon. They don't know Ellie the Pirate Sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
Gee, thanks. So you want me to show your pleb friend off to your fancy parents? Real mature. And this one. Ellie, I'm flattered. Thank you. Go with this one. Ellie, I'm flattered. Thank you.
Yeah, just don't let it go to your head.
Okay, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
I'll take care of dressing myself, thanks.
You're the boss. Anything else?
No, that's about it. Oh wait, what? Harlow? I take it you got something to say about Harlow.
What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
It's hard to know who to trust. Right.
Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy.
Just because Harlow turned out to be crooked doesn't mean everyone's like that.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
You can't live your life thinking the worst of everyone, except we've created artificial gravity. Amen to that. Ah, well. Not like I know what she's been through as a character. What she's been through. So that's basically just her point of view. Let's go with this one, except we created artificial gravity.
This is why I hate metaphors. Look, I see a lot of people, inside and out. When you get down to it, we're all made of the same stuff. Once you accept that, nothing much surprises you.
Maybe you're right, but I'd rather try for something better. Have you considered that looking out for others can be in your best interest? Words to live by. Well, agree to disagree. Maybe you're right, but I'd rather just try for something better.
Well, let me know how that works out for you. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
I'm not explaining myself to you? No, but that's not the point. As a matter of fact, I am.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
Yeah, I will just get straight to it. That's pretty fun. Right. Actually, no. It's over here. doesn't look terrible. This doesn't look terrible. Like, it's another nice futuristic looking city as well. Oh, I haven't gotten a good look at it yet. Where am I going? Oh, where'd you get that night? There we go. What kind of...
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Organic, vegan, handmade, gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
Ugh. Decadence ain't gonna save you when beasts chew through the walls.
Spacer's choice.
I'm on my legally locked. Out with it.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
Sure, they look fancy, but inside, there's my parents' place.
Appears like this
Smell
is
that?
something else.
Industrial-grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Never thought I'd say this, but somehow I prefer my sulfur.
There's nothing more to say after that. Someone prefers polluted air to artificial, or whatever it was that you just said. Here we are, the folks.
Marilyn, is that you?
Laws, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for thank you for welcoming us into your home. Jeez. Spits on the floor. Fancy place. I'll be taking a few things with me. Expects me to act a certain way. How about just hello? Hello.
Play the ruffian angle some more. You're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Ellie, you've made your point. Can we just get this over with? Indeed, we've saved talents and restored property across Halcyon. Yeah, right. Like, so just playing a character for theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it. We did it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Okay, that doesn't sound like they really
Marilyn,
care.
this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Listen, quiet. Don't treat her like that. She's come a long way to see you. This is getting awkward. We'll leave when we're good and ready. He doesn't seem that interested in what's going on with Ellie or should I say Marilyn. He doesn't really seem all that interested in what she's doing or where she's been. Well, listen quietly.
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Perception, hold up. These floors aren't just nice, they're top quality marble.
He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
Dead. Did they have like life insurance put on her? Maybe is that how they were able to afford the top quality flooring? Don't sound so disappointed by it. It's not for lack of people trying, believe me. Like, what should I say here? Should I just keep listening quietly because it's not, well, any of my business? Alright, just say something. Don't sound so disappointed about it.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Perception. Why did I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather substantial.
You what?
Listen quietly. But I'm sure you're much happier knowing, now knowing that he's alive and well, right? Talk about making lemon slap out of lemons. Oh, wow. Okay, go with this one. But I'm sure you're much happier now knowing that Ellie's alive and well, right?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be short of letters.
Excuse me. Let's go, Ellie. We got better things to do than hang around these two. So, tell them Ellie's back. You'll be the talk of the town. It really isn't. I guess they just committed insurance fraud because they thought she was dead and they'll get in trouble for it. Okay. Yeah, let's just make this more awkward. So tell them Ellie's back. You'll be the talk of the town.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
Why not? I'll have you know Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jolicoeur designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
I've heard enough. Let's go, Ellie. Ellie, are you done with these jerks? I guess I'll go with this one. Ellie, are you done with these jerks?
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
You people should be ashamed of yourselves. If you really knew your daughter, you'd know quiet is not in her vocabulary. Oh, I'm kind of liking that one. I'm gonna go with this one. If you really knew your daughter, you'd know quiet is not in her vocabulary.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Go with this one. Come on, Ellie. You deserve better than this.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Little girl. Should we talk in front of these people? Well, they don't seem to care now.
Let's talk outside.
Okay, well, you mind actually. And you wanted to piss them off, but turns out they ended up pissing you off because they committed insurance fraud.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
Okay, well, let's talk.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
You shouldn't have gotten so upset. How did you think that would go? You were making quite the scene. Can we do this later? Should we talk? Let's talk. How did you think that would go?
I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
And then what? For this very specific fantasy. Oh, I'll go with this one. This is a very specific fantasy.
Shh, I'm getting to the good part.
Okay.
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
Intimidate 40. How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
Hey, chin up, you're better than this.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
We'll do it on your own time. I just want to know what we're doing next. I'm sorry. It's a rough situation. That sounds familiar. Trust me, this was for the best. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moon base. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
I think there's a lesson here, Ellie. What happened with your parents is in the past now. Move on. This episode reflects on them, not you. Once again, that's very specific. There we go with this one. This episode reflects on them, not you. Not you.
But I want to talk about me now.
Oh wow. You can learn something from this. It's up to you to determine what that is. Everyone's only out for themselves. You've seen that now. You've got to surround yourself with people who will really look out for you. I might go with that one actually. Bad things happen. Doesn't mean anything. I might go with this one. You've got to surround yourself with people who will really look out for you.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
The insurance fraud one? Sorry, keep talking. I don't follow. That money won't make you feel better about what happened. It's not really your money any more than it's theirs. Just keep talking. Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
So how do we do this? What, the role reversal? Better yet, cut any for me. I'll go with the second one. Quite the role reversal.
As long as I don't develop a taste for Wool Gonzola and bad legal dramas, that's fine by me. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, wow. So I guess you came here to, stir up some drama?
If I never smell another raft, it'll be too soon.
Weren't you a Sawbones? Figured you ought to have smelled worse.
Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different.
I'm with you there. At least humans have the courtesy to wait a while before their bodies start to stink.
Most of them.
Alright. That one exactly as expected for the most part. At least when they were getting to the part where they thought she was dead. Alright then. Should be around here.
This looks like a place. Ready to get my money or what?
Let's talk to the insurance agent first.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Duly noted. Dullness of mind. I'll go with the first one. Duly noted.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Why is your office on Monarch? I need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy. No, this one. I need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Stay on topic. I want to I just want to change your beneficiary.
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Okay, but how do I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Bribe. 24. Intimidate. Great. I need to see how much I have. I think I'm good on bids, right? I think I have like over 20,000. I've got 2,413 bids here that say that you can do it.
I'm forbidden from accepting bribes, no matter how tempting.
So, look at it as a fine that I'm paying in advance. Are you kidding me? You're in the middle of Fallbrook. Let's see. How about this one? Are you kidding me? You're in the middle of Fallbrook.
It's just that I'm still too junior for bribes.
Too junior?
You have to do at least 10 years before you're eligible for company graft and kickback benefits.
I won't tell.
Very well. But just this once. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
Who cares? That's all for now.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
Let's get out of here first and talk. I'm gonna have to give up some bits. Yeah, wasn't that much. I mean, I had over 20,000. Yeah, I guess I was good. I don't know why. I thought I had much less than that for about that amount. But I kept forgetting that, I mean, I accumulated so much money over the amount of time. Okay, let's just talk.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Congratulations, Ellie. How does it feel? If that's all you wanted, you could have just stayed in Byzantium. Ah, well, congratulations, Ellie.
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
What are you going to do with all those bits? Good for you. I'm glad you got what you wanted. As high-minded as ever, I see. Real jobs? I mean, I thought they were rich. I mean, that entire city or neighborhood they were in looked like it looked like it was for the rich people. I mean, I was just assuming that they were rich already before the insurance fraud. Real jobs?
Maybe as line holders or warm bodies?
Cuddlers. Let's think about your future instead.
Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
I guess not. Better to figure out things as you go.
If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
I appreciate it, but I didn't do this for the money. Thanks. Glad we're remembering what's important. No, just thanks.
See? Even after all your starry-eyed talk, you're a mercenary at heart. Same as me.
Well, I did have to spend money to make that dummy account. Come on, Ellie. If I just wanted to make a few bits, there are other jobs I could have done.
What are you saying, Captain?
I'm not saying. I'm not a doer. I'm a doer, not a talker. Friendship is important. What else are we fighting for if not for the people we care about?
You don't have to get all mushy about it. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Perception. Wouldn't want to be a dead to me, huh?
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Okay, let's get a move on.